Afternoon, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the Museum of London. We've finished at the Victorian Street, had a pint, and now we're moving on to the People's City, which is 1850s to 1940s. Admiring, of course, this amazing chronometer clock that tells you the time in many different places of the world. With its mercury pendulum. Mercury, dangerous but keeps the clocks running regular. And you've got the time wall here, the great stink. And it's what made Joseph Bazalgette come along and invented the sewers, and they got rid of a lot of disease and stuff like that. Right, here we go, off into the past, which is over here. People's City, which is 1850s to 1940s, and I don't know in what particular order to begin, so it will just be as is. Please do not touch the unitaxi. There we are, you have a unitaxi, which is a taxi from 19... One of London's earliest taxis. It's very interesting. 1908. Sorry. Oh, I am sorry. Brilliant. Like these kinds of things. Pause to read or take screenshots. Do you know, I don't know why I said sorry to that woman, because she could quite obviously see me backing up, and you just stand there, it's like... It's an English thing actually, isn't it, doing that? Saying sorry when you bump into someone and it's not, and it's actually their fault, like, it's, oh, okay. You know, that's... Silver coronets, worn by Princess Alice. Oh look, these are Queen Victoria's Golden Jubilee. Many of these things, a few of us are going to recognise and whatnot as we go on. And I've just spotted an item that I don't know if it's one of my own page members or a member of another page wants me to do a little thing on, which I've said if she asked if I could take a photo of it, but I think I can do a little bit better for that than that. One of the few live streamers, and obviously I am a live streamer now doing what I do, one of the few live streamers that I've followed from when I got interested in all this kind of thing, even before I started my own page, is Abandoned UK, and he's one of the reasons I've stayed on his page is no matter how many followers he's gained, and he has thousands, he's never ever become arrogant. That's one of the things I like. Don't like arrogance at all in anyone. A sewing machine, and this is what I absolutely love. This is one of the things I wanted to photograph specifically. It's the Pearly Kings suit there. That will sharpen up and brighten up nicely. This exhibition takes me further on through time, so I'm going to go and have a look back over here. What on earth is that? Aldgate Water Pump. Lamentation of Old Father Thames, the high tide at Lambeth. Very interesting. And there you've got the Aldgate Water Pump, 1880. Public water pumps were the heart of the community, yes, and they unfortunately poisoned a lot of the community. It was Dr. John Snow discovered that cholera was a waterborne disease, and how he discovered that was by having the handle taken off of the water pump in Soho. He also discovered, what led him up to that conclusion, that he discovered that the men in the brewery, all those that worked in the brewery, didn't get cholera. They didn't drink the water. They drank beer, which had been fermented and brewed and boiled, which got rid of all the disease. He had the handle taken off the pump, and the disease rate just plummeted, and that's when they discovered that cholera is a waterborne disease. Unfortunately, he didn't live to see the glory, and that is a wax arm of a cholera infection, 1840s. As the capital struggled to provide clean water for its growing population, cholera outbreaks killed both rich and poor. Sure, so that. So I will carry on here, and then I'll turn back on myself. Descriptions first, obviously. Pause to read. I'll take screenshots. Thank you to Terry for suggesting that. That's very kind of you. I didn't think of that. It's crazy, really, the amount of screenshots I take myself, but there we are. early circulated syphilis. Yuck. Let's get some pictures of those pictures. Some of them at least, anyway. I've taken dozens of photographs over the past week or so. Sorry for the glutting photographs, but there we are. Well, that's a scene that many a woman will recognise. I remember my nan telling me about that one wash day. And her mum used to do the washing with sunlight soap and everything like that. If you put the phone right up against the glass, you can get a better picture like that with the reflection. Not always easy getting the photographs, you see. Especially if there's glass involved. Reflections. Charles Booth's poverty maps. The areas marked in black are the poorest areas, and the other red and purple and so on are more affluent areas. I already knew about the poverty map, not being here, but I knew of the poverty map because I've checked my family history. Doing my family history, I've checked a few of the streets out myself where my ancestors lived. And Poplar. I think the nicer areas are marked in red, but as I say, the poorer areas, poorer streets, are marked in black and grey. So yeah. You've got the colours there. Black is semi-criminal, blue is very poor, grey is poor, purpley red is mixed, pink is fairly comfortable, red middle class, and yellow is upper middle class. I'll get a picture of that. Page 1 of 6. It will take you through each area. Move on then. Stupid thing. Jesus, what you got to do? Headbutt it to make it go or something? Oh well. Can't spend all day doing that either, so we'll be coming up to our 30 minutes on this one in a minute anyway, so that gives me an opportunity to... That's annoyed me now, that has. Because there's 6 of them. Anyway, that is Charles Booth's poverty map for you.
So this is the case we were it's tiny, so I think that'll be okay. Although I don't know if this stuff counts. I think this might actually count as a confusion, but that's fine. Because we want this as an object, that's an object, that's an object. That does it, like, to me that looks good. Because the other one is like really small. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's, I don't know if that's the original or that picture. Yeah. So maybe, yeah, so 2 objects in there, maybe 3, and then that one. And then I actually, a couple of these images are of interest, but I think so yes, that's what to count.
I've seen that picture before. I shared that one once. I think that's Watney Market or Roman Road Market. All the interactive things for the kids there. Got it. I was determined to get that without the reflection.
The women's actions during the past year had so set the knockback that the suffrage movement was temporarily in status quo.
The suffragettes and suffragists. They started off as suffragists and that wasn't getting them anywhere. So they turned to more militant means. Remove the oily fingerprints.
In as public a manner as was possible, and therefore followed their example. I was also pummeled on the chest, and my breast was clutched by one constable from the front. My skirt was zipped down sideways, and the constable attempted to lift me off the ground by raising his leg.
I'll do that one as a separate piece on its own, I think. So, yeah, because we're nearly at 30 minutes, so join me for the next part.
For example, it was the suffragettes, and not police, who were the arrested.